This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. I am your DM and host, Johnny. We are a live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast, currently running through Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thank you for coming along on the journey. Thank you for spending some time with us. We have a pretty lengthy announcement at the break, so let's just jump right into the basics of where you can find us, what do we do, what's going to happen. You know the routine. You can follow us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. We'd love to have you along. We ask questions. We'll post a whole bunch of content related to the podcast, D&D stuff, cat pictures, retweets of other podcasts that are out there that you should definitely check out. So don't forget to give us a follow. You can follow us on any app that plays a podcast. Please subscribe and leave us a rating and review. It helps us out more than you know. If you do that for us, we appreciate that. And thank you so much. You can find us on our website at www.flyinglegendstudio.com. And you can also find us on our YouTube channel, just Diecast Podcast on the YouTube. So you can catch up on old videos, catch up on the story, refresh yourself. It's been a bit of a break since we've last come back, but we're all getting ready for the final run now. I hope you all had a great summer so far. Hope you're all ready for this episode as some stuff goes down. And I'll see you at the break. We have some announcements to go over, and I think that's it. Let's just jump right into the story. I'll catch you at the break. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the giggles. Enjoy the laughs. And, of course, enjoy Pizza Carl. I love everybody. I'll see you at the break. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Season 5, Episode 14 of Dragon Heist. We started off in the winter time. Do you remember the winter in January when it was all snowy and dark outside and cold and windy? Just center us back there in this Toronto heat. We are with the Trollskull Trio. Last episode, some things happened. Some stuff went down. You had some problems in the basement. Jarlaxle sent you a nice package, a nice delivery of a nice dwarf named Ot Steeltoes, which, funny enough, also was the same name in Amalika's envelope that Jarlaxle sent her. Like, this is the name of the person who killed your parents. The City Watch had some concerns and some questions and some foibles about your involvement at Gralhund Villa. How did you get in? Why are you associated with the Zentarim? There were a lot of Zentarim there. Why did you break in? Why do you have the keys of a dead murdered maid? Why are there flying snakes in your manor?
A lot of questions they could have asked us when they hired us, but didn't.
Just seems
well, they didn't know about that stuff. They know it now. Then you also had the infiltration of Gralhund Villa, and you magically paralyzed Erstelfloxen, who flubbed his pick lock and wisdom saves and got paralyzed and sneak attacked for just alpha strike brutal damage. This is what that combo does. Mm-hmm. It's going to be awful juicy coming up down the road. But that is it. You are outside of the headquarters of the City Watch in the Castle Ward in Waterdeep. It is nighttime. It is a little bit windy. You look up and you see some of the stars are being...
Excuse me?
That's all right. Some of the stars are being kind of blotted out by some clouds and some storm fronts. Looks like it's coming in off the ocean. As you're all bundled up. Your badges of the watch have been removed. You have a Ring of Teleportation and a lot of questions and quests to take care of. What do you do?
Sneeze.
It's really cold out.
You know, the indignity of this whole thing is that we are just trying to help, and they are now making us seem like we are the criminals, which we are not.
And, we did so much for them.
Yeah.
Ingrates.
It was a whole day that we worked for them, and, now, our second day, fired!
The longest days. This whole campaign's been renamed.
All right, well, I feel like we gotta clear our names here. Get to the bottom of this whole thing and see if we can't, maybe arrange for a couple pardons.
All right, back to the manor, right?
Yeah. Let's get warm up, regroup, see how Hako and Hadar are doing too.
I mean, we still already have these keys, right?
No. I mean the manor with the teleportation ring.
Oh, yeah, we could. Yeah, we could go there. I think that is probably our best bet.
Time is of the essence. They're probably cleaning away all the evidence and also all that valuable stuff that we forgot to steal the first time.
Didn't we steal that?
You stole from one room. You kind of left all the other rooms.
Oh, yeah. Because I was going to say, honestly, I thought that was like part of like their questioning and like turn out your pockets, but...
We did give up the key, though, correct? I believe so.
No, they actually did. They did not take the keys from you.
Dummies!
Those fools.
Okay, I thought they did, but no worries.
No, they got something much more valuable from you.
All right, the information?
Sure. We'll say it's information.
What? Oh.
I don't remember.
It's been a month, John.
Yeah, I'll say, Waywalker, you can make an intelligence check.
Sure.
Right off the bat.
That is a 15.
That's all you needed. So you remember during the interview with Cromley and Saerth, or Blastwin and Saerth, that they came in and they offered you glasses of water. You drank from them, and then they promptly took the glasses of water away.
Right.
They probably have your fingerprints.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. So hopefully, forensic science in this age is as bad as it is now.
It's enhanced by magic.
It's enhanced by nonsense. This is fine. Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
What are they going to prove? That we were there? We already told them that.
That's true. All right. Well, we do know the layout of the place. All right. Let's take a walk over towards the manor. We'll take a detour over to Gralhund Manor.
Yeah, and like the manor's like 10 minutes away from Trollskull Manor, or so the villa's 10 minutes away from Trollskull Manor. So if you want to stop by it at the manor, feel free to do so. If you want to go right to the villa, not a problem.
There's going to be nonsense at the manor.
It's nonsense at every manor.
Let's go to the villa. The trail's getting cold.
All right. Let's just make sure that we're not being followed. And so as we walk up, I'm going to try and I'll make a perception check.
Sure.
It's a 6.
With those storm fronts coming in, it's kind of hard to look up at the night, and most of the city lights are down at street level, so it's looking up above that hue and that dome of light. You get nothing but blackened and dark rooftops. You can't really make out a whole lot of detail.
All right, well, let's just keep an eye out and keep going.
Sounds good.
Right, so you make your way up to Gralhund Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it.
You notice that the foot traffic and pedestrian traffic has died off a little bit. The cold is starting to take a turn for the worse.
These people need layers.
But you actually do see a lot of people like fur collars, fur hats, and fur boots, and fur lined everything. You're kind of in like the middle upper class part of Waterdeep, where people are walking with servants and guides and handlers and whatnot. As you make your way up to Gralhund Villa, and you do see that there is a heavy city watch protection at the front door.
Okay, well, I think maybe we should go check around the back again and see if we can get in there.
Everyone also give me a perception check as well.
Oh, no.
15 that time.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yay! 21.
21, 15.
And 8.
And 8. So 21 and 15.
Wait, no, yours isn't. Yours is 8 plus.
Yeah, I got nothing though.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 0? Oh.
So with your 21 and 8, you see past the guards that you remember seeing the trees in the courtyard of Gralhund Villa, which was immaculately taken care of. You actually see what appears to be like 3 almost gaseous, like wispy black and red shades of essence just kind of like floating and sticking to the shadows and staying out of the line of sight of the city watch guards.
Ow.
All right.
Yeah. I can do a nature check.
Nature or
Arcana?
Arcana? Nature, either or.
I'll do Arcana since I'm trained in that, which is good news because I didn't roll very well. It's a 12.
12. The best you can say is that
It's made of magic.
something ethereal. You're not sure if it's undead or elemental or something like that, but something that can pass through solid objects, definitely. If you can see through it, it can probably zip through something.
All right. Yeah, that's not the best news either. Carl, what do your eyes in the sky think?
Carl invisible and goes up.
Mm-hmm.
He flies up over top. He's like, oh yeah. Oh, it looks, just with a bit of lighting in the trees. There could some pot lights on the ground. You could really make this place glow and give it kind of like a nice, warm, homely feel to it. It looks really, really swell.
What's he saying?
Mostly he's into interior decorating. Carl, focus.
Like, oh, sorry.
Go investigate the sort of squiggly magic things, I want to say.
You say, all right. Well, yeah. There's these. They look like shadows or something. They look ghostly or something like. I can't really tell. But
How many, Carl?
there's 3 of them.
How big?
They all appear to be the same size.
How menacing?
I don't want to get close to them. I can't see faces, but they look like they have a mouth.
All right.
It's kind of like if someone took a shadow, set it on fire, and then pissed off the fire.
Get a little closer, why don't you?
I do it. Is that like an official command? I really don't want to.
You know that our relationship isn't official. It's more master and servant on a soul level.
It's like, all right, how close do you want me to get?
As close as you can without arousing their suspicion.
It's like, all right, if I die, you got to bring me back as something better than pizza, though.
You know I will. I think I'm doing a cupcake next.
Ooh. Cupcake Carl, I think I'm down with that. A cherry nose, some ice frosting hair.
This'll all be yours once you confront those horrifying specters.
Flies on down. Give me a stealth check for Carl. You get advantage because he's invisible.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to look up Carl's. What would modify a stealth check?
It would be dexterity.
Dex, yeah.
If he doesn't have the basic skill, it would be dexterity.
Oh, he gets a +3. So it is a 19.
Or you could actually roll even higher if you.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You see him pop down. He's like, oh yeah. These are definitely shadows. And you know what? I think those is based on what you guys did last time. The detect magic. I think this is the groundskeeper and his dogs.
Wait, no, I can't hear this.
Well, I'm relating it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
I was going to ask where that guy was, so this is helpful.
They're walking in the same pattern, almost like they're kind of fixated like that.
Huh. All right. Some weird sentries. Okay, good to know. How many?
Wasn't he like a hellhound or something last time, though?
He had dogs that we saw were
he had mastiffs with him.
Yeah. What's the police presence on the inside like there?
Oh, there's not. They're all on the outside, like all in the front door. Like back alley zips up. It's like all the windows are closed. There's particle board up where Yosef smashed out the windows, but there's no guards at the back.
All right.
Can't believe they have particle board in these ancient times.
And forensic science.
Let's dip to the back, making sure that we're not very obvious to the officers.
All right, give me. This will be a skill challenge.
Oh no!
A stealth check. So essentially, it's the majority of you have to get over a certain number to stealth it up.
I don't want to let us down.
Ooh, I won't.
5.
Oh no, I let us down. I'm at 7.
5 and 7.
I'm at 23.
I'll say based on Waywocket's expert skill.
Wait, you have 0 in stealth too?
Yeah.
He's the face. He just talks to everybody. He talks his way out of stealth problems.
You just have 20 charisma.
Mm-hmm. My charisma is amazing.
You do see one of the guards kind of gives you kind of like a side, a double take as he catches kind of looks like a layered clothing go dipping down the alley, kind of leaving a little poof of snow, and some very obvious tracks as the snowfall begins to commence and gets a little bit thicker. You're not sure if you completely caught their attention, but they definitely noticed something.
I don't think that was very good, guys.
All right. Well, let's hold back here a second and see if anyone comes to take a look.
All right, so you head down the alley, but there's a little bit of like debris and like little alley refuse that you can. Everyone, give me another stealth check. You do get advantage though because you're out of line of sight.
All right.
Oh, good. Gonna be double ones. Oh, no. Okay. 17 plus 5 is math.
A 19.
22, 19,
24.
24. Woo! You all separate and go to each different sides. Carl, you can't see him; he's just kind of fluttering in midair. And you see the city watch guard come with like one of those hooded lanterns, and just you see like this beam of light go reaching down the alley, and you kind of hide behind alley dumpster bins and boxes, and you just like those perfect right lines of shadow and light just come right across you. It's a very, very video game Metal Gear Solid style. Like, Seam just kind of takes the cursor a couple of glances. Maybe he saw something, maybe he didn't. It's hard to tell. And you see him go back towards the front gate.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah. All right. Quiet, everybody.
As you make your way around to the back, you can see that there is magical police barriers put in front of the back gate of the carriage house, where you guys unlock the door and major entrance. You can also look up and you can see about 10 feet up is the corner window that you busted open with your Eldritch blasts.
Oh.
The mist eldritch blasts.
Yeah.
It's a magical barrier.
Only around the carriage house. It's
Okay.
Because the window's on the second floor, so you would have to do some climbing, but there's enough handholds, and it's the side of a house. It's not overly complicated.
Oh, up and in.
Yeah, it seems like they maybe weren't expecting that. I'm gonna do. I'll do an Arcana check on the magical barriers. Okay. I rolled a 1, so it's a 7.
It's magic.
Yeah. All right, I've never seen that one before. All right, let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Let's just climb. We're just gonna.
All right. Give
D&D
me
Spider-Man this thing.
athletics check.
Oh no.
Strength athletics. It's only DC 10.
Oh no, that is not our bag though.
We're all very weak and dumb.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm dumb.
Not bad, a 13.
13. Yosef, you boop, 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 boop.
Come on, everyone.
You can actually feel Carl just like pushing on your bum a little
my
bit.
roll
We're
wasn't
breaking into this place
terrible,
again.
but I have a negative in this, so now it's just a 10.
10 was what you
Yeah,
needed.
10's all you need, yeah.
Yay!
And I got an 11.
Everyone's so nimble in this cold winter night. As you come up and you get up to the particle board, you notice that it's actually been nailed from the inside, and it is pretty tight and sealed up.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to bypass the wooden entrance. Waywalk, you take notice that something like this, you remember how fast that your windows got fixed at Trollskull Manor? It kind of sticks out to you that this has not been fixed yet. Especially for someone as affluent and as well off as the Gralhunds, that this has not been.
Well, it's allegedly well off as the Gralhunds, because I was listening to the podcast and Raynar mentioned that they maybe don't have as much money as they sometimes put off.
Womp womp womp.
Miles,
I know.
picking up on all the details.
Yeah, no, that's really wise to go back and listen sometimes, especially when there's this much of a gap. All right, well, I'm gonna get my adorable little toothpick crowbar in here. And
So it's a strength athletics check, but you have a crowbar, so that is made with advantage.
all right, let's see how that goes. It's a 12.
12. Punk. You don't pop it all the way off, but just like a little wedge that you can like just creak the wood in as you all pop in, and you are all in the same room where you met Erstal Floxen and Orlon Gralhund. And you do notice I'm gonna assume you guys took an hour to attune to the magical ring.
Yes.
Yes. So who do you want to have attunement to the magical ring?
Attunement?
So when you get a magical item, you to sometimes get the powers to work fully. You have to attune, so you just kind of like you bond with it, you establish a connection with it,
Okay.
and that lets you set off the magical powers in it. So this is because this involves a ring of teleportation. You do need to attune to it.
All right, let's say I did it, because I've lived a long life, and you both are very young, and if this just eradicates me, avenge me.
No problem.
We'll smash that ring.
I will make sure Phablin is taken care of.
Thank you.
And we'll eat that mule.
No, that's not what...
I won't let that happen.
You're in charge of the Phablin. Also, I bestow upon you Alvin.
Done.
He might not agree to that. That is a consent relationship, but...
I mean, still better me than this one who
Yeah, he's gonna...
abuses Pizza Carl.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
He's fine.
I'm still alive. I'm still pizza.
I mean, I think you're just used to it.
Well, after you're dead, you won't be pizza anymore.
It's true. I'm going to come back as a cupcake.
If there's time.
Cupcake Carl. I can see it now. I can have gumdrop shoes. I can be like a hot pink frosting suit.
How do your legs work as like cupcakes? Like, I'm just curious. Like, how do you?
Oh, I imagine I'll be
legs?
like in humanoid form, but I'll be made of cupcake.
How does that work?
It don't
do we
work. You
bake
know
that?
what?
You know what?
This is not the time nor the place. We
Maybe
are
like-
breaking and
We'll have
entering.
this conversation
It's
later.
like a cupcake golem.
All right. This is a time where we hold...
Your ring does begin to hum and vibrate,
Okay,
though.
as I get closer. Okay. As I look at my own ring. This is the magic one. All
It
right.
does have an M on it for magic.
All right, let's hold hands, everybody, just in case that's how this works.
So are you standing on the teleporter circle?
Yeah, we're gonna hold hands, then we'll all step on
So
the circle.
when you step on the circle, you immediately kind of have like this Rolodex catalog comes up, and it says Gralhund Villa and Colot Towers.
Oh, all right. Call out towers.
We've been to the Colot Towers before. That kind of rings a bell.
You've had it
yeah.
referenced to you before.
Yeah. This is where we believe the splinter group of the Zentarim have been holed up.
Oh no!
The group that's not Davil.
This is gonna go badly.
Oh, yeah. Well, good news. We can teleport back here.
So just as a quick information, how the Ring of Teleportation works is that you spend an action,
Uh-huh.
and then a portal opens up for 6 seconds. So essentially until the start of your next turn, and then anything can go in and between the two circles that it's attached to. And so do you use your action to...
I will use my action to open it up.
You summon it up, and you notice that there's kind of like this like whitish stone on the inside. You all step through.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pizza Carl comes in, and that's where you see. You look at the windows, and you're in the top of this tower. It's a very round room with white stone. The floor beneath you is also kind of like this carved and inlaid gray granite, and you can look down. And you see multiple runes in a circle around you for the teleportation circle, and you also see the circle's a little bit bigger. And you get that Rolodex catalog in your head again, Waywalk, as it says Gralhund Villa, Colot Towers, and Extra Dimensional Sanctum.
Oh.
And you can see 5 chests around you, and you look at the small little windows on the top of the tower. You can see you're in a different part of Waterdeep, what you'd expect probably somewhere in the southern ward, but you're not entirely sure. And then as you're looking around, you scan up and you see like this big floating kind of mass. It has a big eyeball and 4 stalks comes out as it looks down at you and kind of gives like a roar, as I'm going to get a map and we're going to roll initiative.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
spotted by the eyeball. Round.
That was the original title.
Yeah, around.
You
But,
can
like-
remove one of the dice there because there should be 4 dice on that table.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Can't stop the ghosts.
So does everyone have their characters, their minis?
Who am I? I'm usually this guy.
Yeah, I mean, put that guy down. I guess I have all
Is
3.
this a lobster?
It is because I didn't have a spectator mini.
Oh, I still have all 3 spells at least.
Cute.
I love him.
He's your enemy. Well,
I don't love him.
allegedly.
I love this mini.
I think how long has it been since the morning now?
Oh, more
mage
than
armor?
8 hours.
More
That's
than 8 hours? Okay, so your mage armor is now no longer up.
This
But
is baloney. I didn't get to use it.
yeah, you didn't get hit at all. But just so you know, in case you wanted it, I don't know, if you want to say if you retroactively put on your mage armor, I don't know if John will allow that.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
If you want to start with mage armor, John will allow you to start with mage armor.
But it's a spell, right?
It's a spell. It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, before going into the dungeon, that's a pretty standard sorceress
Let's
move.
just do that. Okay. Mage armor.
So yeah, your AC is now 16.
My what?
So your AC. So with mage armor, your AC becomes 16.
A lot higher than mine.
Yeah, as high as mine. You still got quite a few spells there, plus that amazing lightning.
Oh,
bolt
lightning.
rod.
What does Toll the Dead do? If already hurt.
If already hurt, it does a D12 of damage. It's a big bumper.
All right, Waywalk, what did you get on your initiative roll?
I got to roll it first. I got 19.
Ooh, Waywalk.
What boosted that?
I now have a dex of 20 because I took squat nimbleness at level 4.
17 for me.
Ooh, oh, and don't forget to roll for Carl.
Do you have to add dexterity to it?
Yeah, dex to it.
18 for Carl.
Ooh, what's Carl's dexterity?
3.
Plus 3?
Plus 3, yeah, it's 17.
Ooh.
22.
What?
Whoa.
We're ready.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I mean,
Guns a-blazing. Well, you seem to have caught everyone off guard and flat-footed. As you look around, you see 4 flying
Holy
snakes
shit.
roosted in the top of the tower. This spectator, which is essentially, it's like remember that gazer you saw in the sewers, the little softball size?
Yeah.
This thing's more like a mini fridge size with like 4 eye stalks coming out, like a little bit of drool and sharp needle-like teeth that come up as it looks at you and it's kind of surprised as you all step through the portal and the portal closes behind you. Boonk. And Amalika, you get to go first.
Oh.
So who are all these clowns?
Oh, those are just extra minis of people who are in the box. They're not there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just in this little small space.
Yeah. And you can see there are stairs that go down.
So how many people are like in eyesight? There's just this.
So that's the floating eye guy.
And the dice are just little flying
little
snakes.
snake boys.
Oh.
You've actually
boys.
seen these flying snakes or a version of them. They look exactly like the kind that flew in and out of the roost at the Trollskull Manor.
The little bastards that got us in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get our revenge on all snakes everywhere.
That's my new goal in life. Snake vengeance.
It is your goal, your go.
Vengeance.
What do you do?
Can we talk to this lobster man?
Of course.
You can try.
He's actually more like a beholder than he is a lobster.
Yeah, so he looks like a beholder.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the mini.
Yeah,
for everybody
the mini is a
listening.
lobster guy.
He's
but
a lobster man.
But he has
to me.
drool on his mouth, so he looks
Right.
pretty dumb.
He looks like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Juvenile beholder.
Okay. So Amalika kind of like holds up her hands in front of her, just kind of like, "Hey there, how's it going? Sorry to just pop in like this. Didn't mean to scare you. We're just here for a surprise inspection."
Give me a deception check.
Oh no.
You got decent charisma.
Yeah, but like my rolls are really hit and miss. Oh! 21.
Nice. All that inspection talk.
I rolled an 18 on mine, which is rather high for a spectator. And you see the spectator talk in your mind. You only hear it in your mind. He's like, inspection.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're here. How else would we have gotten here unless we were meant to be coming here?
You see him look around and look at the ring on Waywalket's hand and see that he came through the teleporter. What you inspecting?
Everything, the operations.
Yeah, we're sent from Zensarim head office. We're making sure that all the preparations are ready for the Winter Shield party.
You see this the one unibrow of the spectator furl. It's like, but this is headquarters.
Oh,
Oh no, not headquarters. Second headquarters.
Yeah.
Extra dimensional, real headquarters. And you get the list in your head of there's three teleportation circles all woven into this one. In that there's only 2. Yeah, there's extra dimensional.
Cobalt Tower and
the Cobalt Tower, Jiren, Gralhund Villa and the extra dimensional sanctum.
Yeah, we came from the sanctum, of course.
Naturally.
And are you doing your part to help the Zents?
You see kind of like his eye widen, like, yes, yeah. And kind of his eye stalk does like a little salute. Kind of like this like blubber, like...
Very good. Very good.
Adorable.
You're definitely on top of things here. I could tell right when we got here.
You're promoted.
Oh, you see kind of like he gets... You've never seen a beholder kind of blush before. You see like the sides of his round head just kind of like get a little blush. It's like, what new... And you all begin to hear this in your heads. It's like, what new position?
We'll discuss that once the Winter Shield operation is through.
It's like, oh, okay. What do you want to see next?
Well, I think the next floor down.
So glad I had these maps pre-made. All right.
So but there's like chests in this room.
There are chests in this room.
Oh, well, first of all, let's inspect the goodies in this room.
Gotta expect anything and take stuff.
All right, so you go up to the chests, and you see once the beholder's kind of like floating, kind of giving you an escort. Give me either an Arcana check or a Perception check on the chests.
I can't use detect
A
magic,
19
right?
on
You absolutely
Arcana.
can, yeah. You absolutely can.
I'll use detect magic. That's just my... I can turn that off and on.
Yeah,
right,
it's an
right.
at-will spell for you now.
Cool.
Yeah. So again, detective mode from Arkham Knight series comes up. The floor lights up with teleportation magic or conjuration magic. Each of the 5 chests glows brilliantly, and they are stinking with illusion magic.
Oh, interesting.
They are supercharged with illusion magic.
So, yeah. What's up with that?
Oh, I see this is a defense to lure in greedy interlopers.
It's like, no, just good security storage.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. So show me the storage.
I can't.
Oh, no?
You see him float over to one of the chests, and he passes his tentacle or his eye stalk through the chest, and even it looks like it's real, but as soon as something comes in physical contact with it, it kind of phases out and then phases back in. It's like only magic can open chest.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that's
very
interesting
safe,
to
very
know.
safe. And is any special merchandise in here right now?
Oh yeah, lots of stuff.
Any stones in here?
Let me check for you.
Smooth.
Maybe we'll have to go to the other floors.
Like, no stones, just potion vials, supplies, tools, things that hard to get in power.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I mean, having a well-stocked supply area, that's just good planning.
Yeah. All right. And you keep an inventory of what's going on in here? How do you keep track?
They go in box. I watch box. I watch circle.
Yeah.
I watch snakes. Snakes go deliver messages.
And just to make sure that you're doing a good job, has the Stone of Golorr passed through here?
Oh no, we still looking for that.
Yeah.
No,
Correct.
wait. No,
That's correct.
no.
Yeah.
It found.
Oh.
We got it.
Oh, good.
Correct also.
Yeah. Good. So the information's working well.
It with courier right now.
Oh.
Oh.
And where is the courier now?
You see him kind of like tilt to like hover to one side. His tentacles or his eye stalks to kind of flub over and kind of scratch his head a little bit. Not sure. Would info be in extra dimensional sanctum?
Okay. Well, we're due for an inspection there too later on.
Oh,
To
yeah.
report back.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where we came from,
Yeah.
so that's where we gotta go.
Roll an intelligence check for a gazer.
I said where we had to report back.
No, he's doing like a remembering check.
Yeah.
Oh. Oopsies.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
Oh, no.
So he remembers.
He's like, oh, it's at a tower called Yellowstone Tower. That's where Courier is right now.
Oh.
In fact, and with the natural 20, he's like, it connected to Circle and Extra Dimensional Sanctum.
Oh. You're very knowledgeable and helpful.
Well, I just got promoted, so I've tried to...
You certainly did, and you deserve that promotion.
What new rank, by the way? I'm sorry to ask.
We still need to just discuss, but we will send one of these guys, and Amalika points to one of the
flying snakes.
Snaky friends.
Who's your direct supervisor?
Oh, that would be Manchun.
Manchun. Yeah, now you are Manchun's boss.
Give me a deception check.
Oh my god.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh no.
My olds!
It was too funny not to say.
Also, retroactively, I need a history check from everybody else at the same time.
Yeah, all right. All right, this is actually not so bad. It's
6.
Ooh, I'll throw my dice. The wrong way, though.
Whoa, you knew all about Manchun.
Yeah, natural 20. -1. 19.
Nice.
I got 14.
Just a 6 for me.
14 on the deception. I didn't roll the history yet.
You are so goddamn lucky. Because he rolled a 13 on his insight.
Yes.
Amalika, you have quite a storied history. It's even things you remember your parents talking about as a kid, and just the stories of Manchun and who this is, a sinister character of history. It's kind of like someone saying like Joseph Stalin came back to life.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Manchun was a very strong and powerful wizard many, many centuries ago, about 200 or 300 years ago. And that he was very much on the keep Manchun alive train. So he was predominantly expert at something with the clone spell, where essentially you create a clone of yourself, you keep it in storage, and if anything happens to you, clone comes in, you're like, hey, I'm still...
It's like Altered Carbon meets Voldemort.
Yeah. Except that during the spell plague, something happened, and when Manchun died, all 12 of his clones came to life at the same time.
Oh no!
So this led to a little predicament in the Manchun community of who the true Manchun was, and it started this epic civil war that It started an epic war that spanned the globe and became known as the Manchun Wars, as the Manchun clones started to fight and kill each other. And if you got in the way of like 2 epic level wizards fighting it out, your town, city, or whatever got destroyed.
Why wouldn't they just band together and take over the world?
Because they're greedy and evil.
Oh my goodness. This is malarkey.
I also think that a part of the clone spell is that you hate your original creator.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's like baked into the like text of the spell.
Oh.
It's like
So a lot of the clones did take themselves out, but
Take
again,
a lesson from Carl.
very, very World of Warcraft, where like alliances and factions had to be formed to fight the Manchuns, and various special assassins and wizards were sent out to isolate and take over, or to destroy the Manchun clones. And it's thought that everyone succeeded, that all the Manchuns were destroyed and wiped out and could never return. So the fact that he says Manchun is his boss, and he's kind of dim, so he's probably not that clever
to lie.
And you also do know that, as I'm just blanking on the one thing. Oh, right. The most important thing is that you do know Manchun has quite a history and cultural connection to Waterdeep, because he is the founding member of the Zentering.
Oh.
He started the Zents.
So he would have good reason to make sure it stays the way he wants it to stay. Right?
Oh yeah, well, all kinds of things.
I'm assuming I relate this back to everybody.
Oh yeah, or just like yeah, like, all right, that Manchun, yes, okay.
No, this is unbelievable to you as well, Waywalker.
Yeah.
Like, you can't believe that. Like,
All right.
it's almost impossible to say, like...
This is concerning, right?
I mean, It's great that we're all here together now. I think it's time to, let's just see what's on the next floor, complete our inspection, and then we should get back to head office.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't you want you collecting stone though, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Good point. As my new boss, I gotta go through this gate. Bye-bye!
So where are you going next?
I'll do an action, and I will head to the extra-dimensional sanctum.
No, wait, wasn't it at the...
Well,
The tower is in the sanctum, isn't it?
No, okay, so there's 3 destinations there's 2 destinations I can go to from here. One is back to Gralhund Villa, and the other is to the extra-dimensional
okay.
Sanctum.
So you hit the ring, and boosh, you see like this weird purplish reddish like maelstrom of clouds around you as you step through, and you're standing in what appears to be almost like a clear crystal box. Like they're very defined straight edge corners around you as you see this kind of everyone who has Arcana can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, why not?
Kind of have Arcana.
Ooh,
15.
23. That's the time to roll a 1, though. That's a good time to roll a 1.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
So 15 or higher, and you
I'm a
got
sorceress. How am I this dumb in magic?
you just are magic. You don't need to learn magic. You just do it.
Just am.
It's like you're a car mechanic who's been working on cars their entire life. You didn't go to school for it, but you know how that engine works.
Or a car mechanic
Has
that
not
is
learned.
a car.
But you know this is actually known as maelstrom energies, and that's actually quite potent and destructive if it touches an organic type of being. But it seems to be this invisible force field seems to be keeping it out, and you're standing on this white stone floor, and in front of you, almost in like a very castle-like formation, is this big iron door with a big M embossed into it, very much in the same style, the same typeface as your ring. And you can see like there are different parapets and towers that go up from this white, it's like alabaster type of stone. As you look over to the side, you can see there used to be a window, and there seems to be a shaded figure just kind of like observing like the teleportation spot. And as you get that internal list of Colat Towers, Yellowstone Tower.
Yeah, I'll take another action and do Yellowstone Tower.
Yeah.
Follow me, guys.
As you hear, as you hit Yellowstone Tower, way walking in your head, you hear, "Welcome to the extra dimensional sanctum of what?" As you as you head through the portal, and poosh, you are actually in a small. You get that smell of mold and mildew and dampness, as if you're in a very cramped, tight spot. It's completely dark in here. You can make out the black and white features in your dark vision. As you look down and see, it's only just this circular floor, the circle pattern on the floor, which just has extra dimensional sanctum as the only other spot. And the door frame is made out of wood, but it also appears to be very locked.
Okay. And can I put in detect magic and just make sure that the door isn't booby trapped or magic trapped?
The floor lights up for you. Very magical from the teleportation circle, but there is no magic coming off the door.
The door seems fine. The door just looks like a very locked door.
Well, a very locked door is my speciality. Can I do an investigation check on what kind of lock mechanism it is?
Absolutely. It's disadvantaged because it's pitch black in here.
No.
Oh, not for long. I'm going to light up my staff.
Boom. Perfect.
Okay. As an investigation. Wait. 16. Yes. 14. Sorry.
14. You can't tell too much about it, but the door looks very, very old and very worn. That lock looks very, very Mad Max Fury Road, shiny and new. Like it looks like a boss lock. Like this is a very important lock on this very wooden door.
All right. Well, let's give it the old thieves' tools. I get my little 2 lock pickers, and I try to fiddle with the lock mechanism.
You hear Carl say, "Boss, we teleported to different planes of existence very quickly together."
That we did, Carl. What's your point?
I just wondering, that's a wild thing to do. And like, do we actually teleport or do we get destroyed and then copied on the other side and there's like another version of us teleported?
Pizza Carl.
No time for this, Carl. How about the lock?
I got a 22.
Wow.
Checking my notes. You got 2 over the difficulty of it.
Wow.
multiple complex tumblers and some that actually push back
Oh,
and reset.
Geez, what the? Oh my gosh, this is an erotic lock.
This lock
Don't say that to Yosef.
this lock pushes your skills to the limit.
Mmm.
You get a little sweaty, a little flush.
Oh, don't lose your cool. Yes.
As you open the door, you come looks kind of like a storage room. There seems to be like garbage down here. Like it's like old crates, old boxes, all covered with dust. There isn't like a whole lot here, and there is actually you notice that there's sconces lit up on the side of the wall, so it's actually regular bright light. They don't appear putting any scorch marks on the side of the wall, so it's probably like, and your detect magic is still going, so it's all the light sources are magical and illusion.
Oh, interesting.
Also, I guess like Yosef's staff also like pushes light.
Oh yeah. And you
down.
can see a small little stairway leading upstairs.
Just regular refuse, nothing.
They're like crates with like canvas over them and like chairs and tables and stuff like that.
And that's the only thing that's magic, like Amalika's using detect magic, and so far like the lights are the only thing that she can see.
The only things you can see, if you wanted to see if there's anything else, you'd have to like dig through the boxes.
Yeah,
and
that's gonna as I'm walking like, it's kind of a dump, and I'll pull back one of the canvases that's covering the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Give me an investigation check.
This die. That is a 19.
A 19. You see an old table that's been flipped over. It looks like this is maybe 50, 60 years old worth of craftsmanship. But at the bottom of the crate with like, it has like wooden chairs, it looks kind of like an old like card playing thing. You see like a small little leather bound card holder pack or bag, little container, and you open it up and it's just got regular playing cards in it, but you know, a style that's probably not in circulation anymore. Really crisp, really sharp, really good edges.
Wow, this would be great for games at the bar or just shooting the poop sometime.
Do you wish to go up the curved stairwell?
Let's go.
As you go up the
Actually, let's send Carl up first. Take a look, Carl.
Am I actually Carl, though? Or am I like a Pizza Carl clone?
Carl, you're a clone. You're not a clone. Either way, you have to do what I say.
I just don't know. It kind of unsettles me as he flutters up. He's like, whoa, this place is lit up and there's hands everywhere. Like literally hands everywhere.
Severed hands.
No. They're like, there's no one up here. It's like junky. It's trashed. And like, there's like someone took like their hand and put prints all over the side of the wall. And there's like those fire things everywhere. And like, it's a mess down here. The fire looks like it was going for a little bit in the fireplace, but it looks like they chopped up all the furniture and threw it in there. I don't know what this is, but like, there's junk and crap everywhere.
Hold tight, Carl. We're on our way up.
As you come up, you see again in a perfect circle, like the sconces are lit up and you see all these black hands. Some are in ink, some are in paint, some are in soot and ash. And they're all like a palm with like all the hands and paw and thumb, like all the fingers and thumb brought together, almost like a high five. And they're pasted everywhere on the walls. Give me a religion check.
Oh no.
13.
Oh, I rolled a 20. So I got 24.
24.
Oh, I got a 5.
Waywocket, you've actually seen this in prison quite a bit. This is the clear symbol of the chaotic evil god Bane.
Oh no.
It's very much about domination and subjugation of followers. So if you're at the top of the Bane ladder, you're great. If you're at the bottom, then you're having the worst time of your life.
It's
Oh,
like most
no.
religions.
Isn't this like that Nexium cult?
So, yeah, Scientology.
most cults.
Yeah, most cults. Oh no, I knew a lot of those Bane guys back in the past, and they were real down as.
They were kind of like the bruisers in prison. Like it's almost like trying to like create like a slave market inside prison.
Has there ever? Do I know about any connection between the Zentarim and Bane?
None that you. In fact,
Yeah.
you'd know that not even the Zents really dealt with slaves. They kind of stopped that a while ago. And you do notice like the stone of the tower is all this kind of like faded yellow stone, very stark contrast from that white alabaster that you saw before. Amalika, your magic eyes light up as each energy source kind of like pings off. Also, roll me a D4, please.
That detect magic's
Is
really
that a
paying
D4?
off.
I'm learning slowly but surely. It's only taken me several months. Oh, fuck off.
You know what that means.
We'll be fine.
What'd you get?
A 1.
You see what appears to be underneath some scrapped up, looks like a crate that got chopped up. You see kind of like the snarled little twig, and it's got like a couple of axe divots in it, but this stick lights up magical to you.
Oh, what's this? Malika is gonna like.
You walk
Do I
over
wanna
it,
pick it up?
you pick it up. It feels and looks like a wand of some type. You're not sure. You'd have to attune to it to.
But a tuning can go bad, right?
It could be a cursed item for sure. You are. I mean, you can attune to many wands. You are attuned to the
Wand of lightning bolts.
Wand of lightning bolts right now, but you could also attune to this one. It takes an hour to do though. But you can also stow it for a quick sec.
Let's just put it in my back pocket for a little bit, which is I don't want to have a cursed object.
You do notice that there is a spiral staircase that goes up the middle of the tower up to the very top.
Have I ever heard of Yellowstone Tower before?
Yeah, it's got a bit of history. You don't need to roll, but Malik would know this for sure. It's in the Castle Ward, so it's a very fortified type of tower. It's part of like Old Waterdeep. It's almost like Sam the Music Man of Waterdeep, where it's like this old established building that has been come close very many times to being taken down and renovated or just destroyed and something new built completely. But it's got a pretty strong cultural and historic sentiment to the city that people do stand up and try and fight to keep this thing. No one uses it, and very clearly no one has used it in a while. It used to be a wizard's tower where some magical experiments happened. And you can sort of see some chairs and reading stands and podiums that have been chopped up. And it looks like whoever has been here has chopped all this up for kindling and firewood.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, should we keep on going out?
Yeah, you want to send our Boy Scout?
Go for it, Carl.
Carl comes flying up to the top and he's like, oh my god, this is weird, guys, this is strange. There's like
Stranger than this floor?
So yeah, there's like people around a circle chanting. There's a guy who doesn't have his shirt on and he's got like those black palms like smeared all over his body, and it's kind of like there's like these people and they have like that black palm smeared on their face and like they're chanting something, they're doing something to him in this circle.
What's weird about that?
And there's some flying snakes up here too.
Okay, Bane and snakes. I gotta ask you more about that island you come from sometimes, because I think you might be a villain, by the way, Joseph. Or like the people you work with are. We gotta talk about your future sometime, but not today. Not today. I'm thinking, it's a pretty classic hero thing to do, is to run up and destroy an evil ceremony going on.
Those people are just having a dark mass. What's your problem?
Well, number one, the god is terrible. It's a terrible pain god that believes in the subjugation of people.
All gods are terrible.
You thought all gods were dead.
No, dying.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But also, like, they're probably enchanting this person with some kind of power or something. I don't know. I think no matter what, we gotta go through them, and I don't think we're gonna blend into you.
Do they have the Stone of Golorr? That's the only thing that's important.
Carl says, no, they're in like red and black robes and they got those handprints on their face. It looks weird and creepy. I don't know if that's oil or ash or ink and like, do they do it to themselves or do they have to like put their palm on somebody else? I don't know. That's weird.
Why are you having an existential crisis about everything like right now? What did this travel do to you?
I may not be the same Carl anymore. I could be leftover pizza Carl.
I mean, is that bad? Because leftover pizza is still pretty good.
But is it the same as the original pizza?
No.
No, see, this is my crisis.
Yeah, but like you're gonna be Cupcake Carl soon anyways.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I mean, and that has to happen regardless because you are getting a little bit like
It's only been a couple of days.
pungent. Yeah, but in the sun and like running around.
It's cold.
Carl, you've been nothing but tangents this adventure.
I'm sorry, boss. I have been.
Waywalket, I'm all for busting up a black mass or so. But are you sure these people even have the Stone of Golorr? Maybe that eyeball was wrong.
I mean, that eyeball I don't think is dumb enough to lie. Or smart enough to lie.
That is true. I think, to the best of his knowledge, that was true. There are many flaws to this building. I could definitely see more things. We could try sneaking by them. They're all in a circle there?
Yeah, it's the top of the tower. Like this, they're all in a circle chanting around this.
Oh,
guy.
this is the final floor of the tower.
Yeah, it's not very big.
No,
High roofs.
The three floor tower.
Yeah. Well, there's a basement, so a 2-floor tower.
Okay.
Carl, can you see the stone anywhere?
I can't see anything. Like there's like a whole bunch of like garbage and junk around here as well. I mean, like it looks like they're just kind of like squatting.
Do you recognize the shirtless guy?
I've never seen him before, but he looks scared. He's handcuffed and shackled.
Oh,
like he's hogtied with metal tied. Is that a thing?
No, maybe I didn't listen to you good enough earlier. We gotta save this guy. He's being tortured by a bunch of cultists.
Yeah, let's go deal with this. How many people are in the circle?
5. There's one lady who's kind of like doing this ceremony, speaking the language I don't know.
Maybe if we pretend to be their nonsense god, we can get through this without any violence.
I can.
And there's handprints everywhere. Like there's handprints everywhere.
Hear me out. What if we use invisible Pizza Carl to relay a message to them?
That's an option. I can also spice
that
this
was
up.
Like the only real plan I had.
All right. Okay, hold on. We could probably spice this up. All right, I can create a big illusion of like a Bane face that moves its mouth more or less in concert with Carl.
Ooh, good. Although Carl's poor at persuasion. Let me do it.
All right, but you're gonna... yeah, okay. Actually, yes. I will create an illusion around your body that you will be inside, and I'll let you take it from there.
I'm not gonna lie, this concerns me.
Yeah, okay. Weapons out, obviously.
Although, to be fair, this one is the one that thinks this is just a lovely little gathering. So, I mean, this is actually maybe the one time that this could work out in our favor. I mean, not that you aren't very persuasive, like weirdly very persuasive, but your death talk and other stuff is actually...
Yeah, maybe
their jam.
Yeah, maybe very valid.
This could be my crowd.
This
could
is
be my crowd at
to
last.
shine.
Yeah.
Well, tell me everything you know about this bone.
Oh no,
bland.
Bane,
catchy.
And here's everything I know about Bane.
5 points.
Whatever you want to say, Miles. Whatever you want to say.
I have a +4 in religion, so I know 9 about Bane.
The basics of evil, tyranny, slavery.
Yeah.
That's the basics.
Yeah, Bane, what else do I know about Bane?
Of course.
Yeah, he has a very weird voice, so definitely lean into a weird voice if you can.
I'll try it. I've been practicing.
Loves to be loved, of course, as all gods do. But yeah, definitely, see what I guess, I'm just going to trust your instincts on this, All right. So,
Cult leader is definitely where you're going to shine.
Now, who would like to follow me and who would like to be invisible?
Wait, why are we following you?
Well, because we can, if this goes south on me, like those cultists are going to turn. Believe me, I've seen a disrupted black mass. It is not a pretty picture.
But actually, maybe a good idea, I like that idea a lot, actually, is if you could make a Malika invisible with a spell, and that way you could just hang out in the side of that room,
sure.
And maybe we'll pincer them if it becomes a problem. I can maybe probably hide on the other side because I don't because I have to cast the spell and concentrate. I don't know if I can be invisible while concentrating.
You can, you just can't. So someone can cast invisibility on you after you cast the spell. If you're invisible and you cast the spell, you'll pop the invisibility. You need like a greater invisibility for that.
Right.
So you have to be mid casting for someone to and someone cast it on you to be.
Yeah. So I'll stay down the hall.
Right.
And I'll concentrate on.
You do need to see where you got to put it, though. There has to be like a point of.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna center it on him, and then I will be hopefully. So don't leave my line of sight. I will be at the top of the stairs.
What spell are you casting, by the way?
I'm gonna be casting Silent Image.
Oh, okay, there you go.
yeah. This is not a minor illusion. This is a full spell.
Right.
And so I create an object that can be up to 15 feet big. So you will be a large god.
Nice.
And it can last for 10 minutes. So that's as long as you got it for, as long as I don't get interrupted by something. But it's purely visual. I can't make any sounds or smells or anything.
Gotcha.
And you can't move.
No, it can move on my action.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So my actions will be to
so you'll be sort of hovering it around.
Yeah, I was I'll move I'll be puppeting it.
All right.
Gotcha.
Get ready, Amalika. This is going to tingle.
Like a magic muppet.
All right, let's do this thing.
So I hold you with my hands and sort of smoke comes out of my hands encircling you. And when the smoke dissipates, you are invisible. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. It's going to last up to an hour. Anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as you keep it on you. But when you attack or you cast a spell, you will become visible again.
Well, I mean, that seems fair.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a quick minute. We're going to use the same map as before, just because it's literally the same size. Because you're on a tower jumping journey. All right, real quick, and take a break and come right back.
Woo-woo.
There are a few moments in a DM's career where they look at a situation and you just think, do I need to do the Bane voice all the time? 90% of the time, it's, of course. However, I held back. I just couldn't do the Tom Hardy Bane all the way through, although every fiber of my being was saying, just do the Bane voice. It's all you gotta do. Luckily, I think, for everyone involved, I abstained, I avoided it, and I think we're all better off for it. I hope everyone's enjoyed it so far. I hope everyone's enjoyed interesting trip through portals through Waterdeep. It's not how I thought this would go, but I love the direction it's going. So before we jump back into the fight with the cultists, we had some things to talk about. First of all, we are going to be back on a regular weekly schedule. That's right, every Tuesday until the season's done. We're getting so close to the end. I'm estimating maybe 3 to 4 episodes left based on how everything is going. Something could happen and change it all, make it shorter, make it longer. We don't know, but I'm estimating 3 to 4. So we're going to aim for a release every week. If that changes at all, stick to the Twitter account. We will let you know as soon as possible if anything changes, but we don't anticipate any changes. Every Tuesday is going to be a new episode until we finish up the season. And then it's a quick one. It only goes up to level 5 or so. And we'll be done with this section of the story. So no more breaks, no more planned breaks in between. It's going to be a weekly release every Tuesday, and we're going to round out the season, and we're going to follow up with the roundtable episode and maybe a sneaky little Gutter Runners episode down the road. But that is our plan for right now. Secondly, The Unconventional Gaming Convention. It is happening once more in September, Saturday 14th in Peterborough, Ontario. It's a nice little bonus brunch on the 15th afterwards that you can add on with your ticket to the con. I'm going to be there. Brandon's going to be there. I'm going to be running a couple of games. Going to be running The Journey of the Stargazer and The Tomb of Rathmodar. So if you ever wanted to participate in Season 3 in one of the deadliest dungeons I've ever made, the final tomb of the big bad boss from Season 3, head on over to uncon.ca, sign up, get a ticket, and meet a ton of new people. It is such a wonderful environment. Everyone gets to play. Everyone's included. Everyone has a place, a spot to sit at that table and roll some dice, play Dungeons & Dragons, play any other tabletop role-playing game you can think of, board games, what have you. It's an awesome, awesome con. I can't wait to go back. You should all come as well. Head up to their website, uncon.ca. You can also check out their Twitter at Uncon Gaming PTBO. They'll have all the information for you. They'll have all the list of DMs and GMs who are going to be running games there. It's a great celebration of everybody in this community coming together to say, hey, we all belong. We all have a place at this table. Inclusivity is a strength. Representation is a strength. So let's celebrate the living crap out of that. Hope to see you there in September. It is going to be an awesome, fun time. Another word of note, tomorrow, check out the at Diecast podcast Twitter feed because we will be announcing a Discord channel. That's right. Time to join the 21st century. Time to join the new technology of Discord where you can post links, art, other D&D streams and podcasts, questions, fan theories, whatever. We're going to be there. I'll send the invite out. There's going to be a link in one of the posts on the website, and definitely we're going to pin one of the tweets on the Twitter account so everyone can jump in and just engage together. People have been asking about a Discord. We're finally getting one. So keep your eyes out tomorrow for it, and it should be a heck of a good time. We're also recording tomorrow, so it may get delayed. We'll find out, but Discord is on the way. Check the Twitter account for when it goes live, and we will be there to just have a chat about Dungeons & Dragons and the Diecast podcast and what's happening in Waterdeep and, chaos parties. Pro or con, yeah or nah. And finally, to our good friends at I Roll the 4 podcast, who are currently running through their own version of Waterdeep Dragon Heist through the summer months, aptly timed, by the way, because, it is hot in Toronto. It is hot in Waterdeep. Their adventure is heating up. You should give a listen. You should give a subscription on any app for them that plays a podcast. Check them out on Twitter as well at IRAF Podcast. They're a great group of people. They're really funny and they're really nice, and you should just check them out. Let's make this community stronger. Let's make this community better. Check them out. Give a couple of episodes a listen, and I guarantee you will be hooked. We'll play their little promo at the end of this, but I think that's actually it for this week. Again, we will have another episode out next week and the following weeks after that as we finish up the season. We are getting close to the end. It's been a hell of a journey. I hope everyone has a great and safe summer. I hope everyone has had an amazing Canada Day and 4th of July. To all the critters from the Toronto Critter Meetup, happened just this last weekend. It was so awesome meeting all of you. It was so awesome playing Dungeons & Dragons with you. Hey, D&D communities are some of the best in the world, and it was awesome to interact and have fun with everybody. Thank you for making that weekend so much fun. Let's jump right back into this fight with Bane cultists. And don't forget to love a family member. Hold them tight. Tell them how you feel. Friends or family, just let them know. I will see you next week. I love everybody. I will see you soon.
Hail and well met, weary traveller. If you're looking for a tale of fantasy, adventure, and slapstick, you've come to the right place. It's called I Rolled a 4, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast made up of 4 characters. The caring elven cleric, Olivia.
Stop being empathetic towards spiders.
I can't. I'm empathetic towards everything.
The steadfast half-elf paladin, Tikal.
I have a knife in my boot and precisely 972 ball bearings in my butthole.
We lost a few of those.
The aloof tiefling druid, Oriana.
Ori's gonna turn to Tikal and Canale and just say,
Don't die.
Don't die.
I knew it was coming.
Don't go to jail.
Make good choices.
And the lovable half-orc rogue, Canale.
Good evening, Your Grace, or however you address kings in this land.
God, incredible.
Way to blend in.
All led by the capricious and fickle God King.
Canale and Olivia both give me Constitution contest against this weasel's strength. Which again, crazy stats.
Hear them battle industrious kobolds, uncover ancient treasures, and save the King of Neverwinter while making one hell of a mess on their way of trying to get paid.
Because friendship was the real treasure.
And then all of a sudden, wow,
And then I start making out. I'm just kidding.
Are you interested? Then pull up a seat at our table. There's always more room here on I Rolled a 4. Available basically anywhere you can get podcasts. Check us out at IRAF Podcast on Twitter or on Facebook for screenshots, character art, and pictures of our pets. See you at the table.
I love Weird Al so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Very silly.
But
Just
we
wanted to
have
hear.
one parody master going to a new parody novice. As we're all back here in the Yellowstone Tower, about to try and trick some people about the god Bane. Amalika has just been turned invisible. Waywalk is getting ready. I'm going to get Waywalk to give me a stealth check because you got to.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to contain myself in the illusion also, and I'll stand because it's going to be 15 cube.
Perfect.
It can become a 15-foot cube. So I'll actually stand next to you, and so I'll shuffle next.
Yeah. Where do you want Pizza Carl in all of this?
We'll send Pizza Carl like sort of directly above.
Yeah. So he's up with, and you can see like the flying snake. He says the flying snakes are kind of like just like kind of like roosted. They're kind of watching, but not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get up to the top, so I should probably get the description of this place. The upper level. This place is stained with soot and fire. It's almost as trashed up here as it is downstairs, but your detect magic is still going, and it's got kind of like this ambient, just like there's like a mishmash of a magic here. It looks like this used to be a lab of some type, and that there's a lot of magical reagents, ingredients, things that used to be magic, but they've been smashed and still kind of like holding on to like their magical residue. You also notice that there's a few semblance of life. There's like some rocking chairs and tables and beds that are like in poor condition, but at least they're not like chopped up for firewood. And you do notice that along each of the wall, there's like little arrow slits where archers could be used to fire out of. But it's like Waywalk, you could maybe squeeze through there, but that's about it.
Right.
But other than that, it's kind of like this weird, it looks like there's been like an alchemy table and like a library that's all just been smashed up and everything burned. And then you notice that these black palm prints have been put everywhere. And as you get up, you can see like this little middle-aged guy bound up in shackles by the hands and by the ankles, and his body, his torso, he's essentially been stripped down just like his pants. He's barefoot. He's had like these black palms smeared, like just like pasted, almost like a stamp, like all over his skin. And he knows that there's like a little bit of magical essence coming off of the lady with the main black and red robe as she's chanting something in a language you don't quite understand.
And the guy in chains looks like scared.
He looks terrified.
Okay.
And you can see like the four other people matching the chants and the rhythmic movements of this lady. They all begin kind of like lurching up and down, like having their hands up. You notice that their hands are all covered in like some like black soot or smear. You're not quite sure. But every time they get up, they raise their hands up higher. It gets down lower. They raise up higher and the hands go lower and lower. It's kind of like a rhythmic, like the hands are getting closer and closer to touching him.
Like the end of Suspiria. So what are the rules of this illusion?
So Waywalk it as we get towards the top of the stairs. Waywalk it pulls out his little bit of fleece that he uses to draw all of his illusions and conjures a 15-foot hulking creature that is 15 feet tall. Or I guess it's tall. Like the ceilings are very tall, right?
Oh yeah, it's like 25 feet up.
So. Yeah, so he's as tall as he can be. He's as wide as he can be. Just like
The stairs are only 5 feet wide, by the way.
Okay, so I guess like I will do this as we come up. But basically, the rules are that, like, we can be in this 15-foot illusion, and I will be using my actions to puppeteer it.
But what happens if we do stuff inside it?
They can't see us.
Yeah, you're blocked. You're obscured.
But also like they can't touch us, because if they try to touch the illusion, they will see through it immediately.
Right.
So that's the biggest rule. So like you have to be also like, don't let them touch us, because if it does, it all goes sideways.
But what happens if we like what happened if we would like throw a rock out of it or do like a blast out of it or something like that?
I think they get to make an intelligence save to
to maintain it.
Yeah, like they would see that something's wrong. Although, like I think kind of like if like a blast comes out of like a god move, that might be fine. But then maybe they could do a save.
I would say you'd have to coordinate like an attack roll and a performance check.
Sure. Yeah, they can. So yeah, we can do some weird stuff. Maybe.
Right. I am going to need some descriptions.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So a hulking black mass that is almost like it's kind of like shaped like a genie, where it starts off sort of smaller and goes up bigger.
Yeah.
A like blackened face with horns kind of coming around and in front of it, and like red eyes kind of behind, but like a feature like you can't really make it the features of the face.
Yeah. Is it like ethereal and smoky or like solid?
More like a writhing magic sort of coursing through its muscles. And like full arms, like huge humanoid arms.
Yeah. Beefcake essentially.
Yeah, it's super beefcakey. No nipples though, for some reason. Just
take
like,
that,
clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you cast it. Malika, you are invisible. Joseph, you're keeping concentration on the invisibility. Pizza Carl.
Actually, I think invisibility is just it just lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't have to concentrate.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, perfect. Even
Yeah.
better.
But I'm concentrating on this illusion now as we come up the stairs.
As you come walking up, and you notice that they're so entranced in the ceremony, they haven't even turned around to acknowledge you.
Doesn't the invisibility also last for like an hour?
Yeah.
An hour, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or until you cast a spell or make an
I
attack.
thought somebody just said 10 minutes. Sorry.
Okay,
That's the
illusion's
illusion.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I also said 10 minutes, but that's how long it lasted.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay. We're all good. Although I don't think I'm going to be invisible for an hour, but just carry on.
You do notice that like the bottom edge of it just kind of like clips through the floor, but they're so engrossed in this ceremony, they haven't even bothered to, they have their backs to you. They haven't even bothered to turn and face you.
All right, now's the time.
And I like move my hands out to like do an opening gesture for Yosef.
Oh, it looks great. It's really good. Behold, worshippers, it is I, Bane, your god. Do not touch me, or I shall send you to oblivion. Do not touch me. I cannot express that enough. I have come to you. You have definitely not wasted your life worshipping me, 'cause as you see, I am real, but do not touch me again.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Disadvantage.
But this is an amazing moving puppet.
It is.
Why disadvantage?
Well, we'll find out. I maybe described Bane very badly.
Uh-oh. Well, it was a 7 either way. So it's a 12.
Yeah. So the mechanics of cultists and fanatics are they kind of get advantage on everything dealing with their god.
Fair enough.
I'm really sorry. It was a great description. You see them all kind of do that slow turnaround as you see kind of like the light glisten off the black grease and smut on their face. As you see the main priestess look at this giant thing and says, "You are no image of Bane."
Banes takes any image he chooses. My followers, turn on her and punish her for her insolence.
You see her followers look at her, and then she looks at you and points her fingers as her eyes begin to glow this black magical essence and says, "Blasphemers!" As we are now rolling for initiative.
Fair enough.
Can I like take a moment? Oh wait, and never mind.
Yeah, you might be hidden to them for your first attack at least. We'll see.
I had
Nice. 12 for me.
One second.
Also, you can roll for Carl as well.
Oh, right.
Oh, and Carl.
What do I add to this?
Carl got a 1.
Your dex.
19.
One second. And
Oh, actually, Carl got a 4.
Yeah.
okay, sorry. Waywalk, what'd you get?
20.
Ooh, Waywalk. Amalka.
What did I just say? 19.
19.
Oh, yeah. Where did you want to post up on the wall here?
Yeah, you can pretty much put yourself anywhere.
Yeah.
This kind of.
Like if you can go like here, then you can probably blast almost all of them.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe we should sneak up. So, yeah, sort of sidle.
Am I behind her?
Yeah, which one's her?
Wait, because I want to be
She's the
behind
one-
her.
She's the one in the middle with the kind of like the speary.
Oh, can I be behind her to?
Yeah, you can put yourself
there.
anywhere you
Nice.
want.
Okay.
Or you
'Cause
can
I
do
just.
you could do like right here.
Yeah, I want to just be behind her.
And it'd be like a straight line for
Yes.
you two.
What did you get on initiative?
12.
12 for Yosef and Carl?
4.
Oh, Carl. All right. Waywalk, you get to go first as you see them all turn around pulling out short swords from their robes.
It didn't work.
But I am completely obscured from them.
You're completely obscured, yeah.
So if I like did a bow attack, I'd probably have advantage on
You
that.
would.
All right.
Who you aiming for?
I mean, you gotta go for the lead lady there.
Really got it coming.
Yeah, you gotta go for the lead cultist. They're gonna do the most damage. It's a 17 plus 7.
That's a hit. You see this little bolt of arrow go funk.
And like, ooh, 2d6. Oh, this is yeah, not bad. 10 plus 5, 15 damages, piercings.
You see it go right through her throat and below at her spine against the back wall and just kind of like showers down on the guy who's tied up in chains.
That was easy.
Jeez. I thought you'd be tougher.
Yeah, I definitely.
So she's dead?
She is dead.
Well,
Amalka, you're up.
I just wanted to do that. So I'm assuming I'm still behind somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You can also move around as well as you want.
I'm hoping. I mean, obviously, I'm invisible still, so I'm hoping to just get rid of somebody by Amalka just like puts her hands forward and casts prestidigitation to start a little fire on the back of somebody's robe.
So that you would need. There's a specific spell for that.
Really?
Yeah. Prestidigitation. It's like not like it's like showy effect fire. It's not like burn you. There's like produce flame.
Well,
call
it says
flame.
you can light or put out a small fire, so why can't I just light the back of the robe?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, we'll say it'll take a while to go. No.
Just like a little bit.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be distracted.
Pick which guy you want or which cultist you want to get fire. There's a small little ring
This one.
right there by you. Yeah. All right. So he will have a fire effect.
The artist Simberman.
Yeah. As he poof, he turns around like, whoa, what's going on? After Amalka, it is the flying snakes. And the flying snakes see the illusion, but they do see Amalka as move the 3 dice to the one target they can see.
Oh no. Wait, why can't I be seen?
Because you cast a spell.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, press it.
Cantrips can't count too?
Yes. That is casting a spell.
Yeah. Unless you want to change your mind.
No, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. So
You could like use your lightning bolt and blast a bunch of them, or your snow thing, and like get them like because those 2 guys are in a line. You could get both those guys in a line.
Yeah, the lightning bolt or the.
Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, we haven't used the wand of lightning bolts yet. Okay, can we backtrack?
Yeah. So take off the fire.
You're fine, artists.
Okay. And be gone, you little gremlins.
Well, they'll be there in a second.
Okay. So Amalka pulls out the wand of lightning bolts and like kind of just like does a big kind of whip around with it and just Maybe not quite.
Very
Points
impressive.
it. Yeah, very impressive.
I have extra dices here for you because I suspected I was going to need them. It's 8. Oops, you just roll damage. It's 8d6.
Oh.
Oof.
And then
8d6. Ajibas. Oh, little ones. Is that 8 of them? No, I need one more.
So the first guy will save. The second guy does not.
this is almost really going to kill both of them.
Yeah.
Yay, murder. Oh boy. Stop.
Get your lightning out of my snakes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
10.
10. 20.
Wow.
28.
30. 32.
32.
So everybody's hair just kind of stands up on them a little bit. That smell of ozone crackles out a bit as you see this lightning bolt come out and just go and actually blasts out the windows, the arrow slit in the tower. As you see this, everyone gets almost temporarily blinded down the streets below. So that's this bolt of lightning arcs out over the sky. Everyone doesn't seem to notice it because it looks like there is a storm oncoming into Waterdeep. Well timed for your lightning blast. Ka-chow! But that just rips through them and shards them and they fall down to the ground.
You don't mean it doesn't do that little
It can if you want it to.
I don't. Just
Flying Snake's turn.
Yeah, there you go.
what? I just fried everybody. Go away. Be scared.
The only thing they can see.
And they have no intelligence. They're just...
Yeah.
You're also going to hit for like 2 damage. Don't worry.
One's a natural 20.
Wow.
That might do,
Miles.
that might do 4 damage then. We'll see.
That is 6 plus 7 is 13. What's your AC?
16.
Yeah.
Mage armor saved you.
Yeah.
So
well, my AC is 13 normally.
perfect.
Yeah, no, but the AC, but
Yeah.
So that is a 22 and a natural 20. So you're taking 2 points of damage from the first snake, 1 point of damage from the second snake, and now the poison effects happen.
What?
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay, so what am I doing? Sorry, I totally was.
So you took 3 points of damage so far, and then there's maybe some poisoning that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's 2, 6, 10, 12.
Oh my gosh.
Miles!
15.
Am I dead?
18 points of poison damage from the critical hit snake.
Oh my gosh.
That was only one? Well, I'm dead, guys.
Maybe.
And then 6, 7, 8 points of poison from the second snake.
I think I'm dead.
Yeah, well, you're unconscious.
Actually, what you see is as you see these 2 snakes, or these 3 snakes come in, one misses and one just gets a Malika right in the neck. And you actually see like this green veins just begin to encroach as you see this poison come across. You see this mark on Amalika's wrist flare up, and it's got kind of like this. It's very similar to that sigil emblem she wore on that night to the theater, as it lights up full of black, and then you see all this shadow come screaming out of her eyes, her ears, her nose, her mouth, as this dark magical shadow entry comes up and just begins to fill her body with this protective essence. Please give me a Constitution roll.
Yeah.
What's that?
So what John is describing is your Strength of the Grave feature. Because when you go down to 0 hit points, you get to make a save to go to 1 hit point instead.
Is that D20?
Yeah, D20. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So it's a DC, then I'll let you know. It's Constitution
11,
save.
and then
Plus your Constitution?
Save.
4, so 15.
Yeah.
You, Amalika, you keep consciousness as you see the shadow energy just leeches the poison out of your body as you are now at 1 hit point, standing there with 3 snakes.
Sweet.
Looking at you. I believe you can't do that again until a long rest.
Yeah, no, that's you get one of those per day. I'm super glad you got to use that feature though, because it's like it's like what you get at level 1 as a sorceress.
And now you see kind of like this. It was hidden on her skin before, but now she kind of has like this black spider tattoo on the inside of her wrist.
Cool.
Awesome. I'm like a Death Eater. I'm just gonna like change this all to Harry Potter related stuff.
Yosef, it is your go. You see Amalika got definitely poisoned and zapped pretty badly.
All right, I'm going to blast those snakes, but I'm going to try to do it from inside the illusion.
You get advantage on the rolls then.
Cool. Blast.
an Eldritch Blast on a snake?
Yes.
Okay.
Kill them all.
Ooh, all right. It is a 16. Am I just rolling a 20 on it?
Yeah.
Do I add anything to
Your
that?
spell attack
Your spell
bonus.
attack bonus, yeah, which is 5. No, it's
A plus 7, actually.
Plus 7, there you go.
So it is a 23.
That is a hit, as you hit one of the snakes.
Bam.
Roll up your damage for it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Should be a D10.
so the repellent, it's going to push the snake 10 feet backwards.
Yeah.
Although that doesn't really help that much.
It'll slam into the wall, so it'll take extra damage because of the slam.
Nice. And I'm going
Wouldn't
to do...
it slam into one of the snakes that's... I guess they're not on
yeah.
the line.
We'll work it out. They'll be damage dished out.
This is a D10, yeah?
Yeah.
1 D10. Okay, so it did 8 plus 5 because it's agonizing.
It explodes in meat and feathers. Malika, you kind of get like showered by meat and feathers a little bit. Like,
Can I just like take a second and prestidigitation it away?
you have to wait. You actually have to wait for your turn. You're covered in snake guts right now.
Oh, I
your
don't
second
want
attack,
it.
Yosef.
My second attack?
No, he only gets one. Right.
He only gets 1 right now, but you do have a bonus. You could do a minor heal on a Malika potentially.
How?
You have your healing light.
Oh.
Because you have a pool of D6.
Oh, yes, because it's a bonus action, but this doesn't count as a spell. And I've got 2 per day.
Oh, no, you have 4 actually now. You have
per day.
4 and you can spend up to 5 at a single time.
Oh, I didn't know I had 4 now.
Yeah, because you're level 4 now.
Yeah, you're level 4. You have 5 right now. You start with 2 and then you get 1 per level. So you have 5 of those dice. So you can spend all 5 right now, or you can spend 1 or 2, however many you want at a given time.
Let's spend 2. It is a 6.
So you got 7 hit points.
You see this light come out from this supposed to be a Bane illusion, just kind of like hulking there in the middle.
Hulk heal.
You are stupid to worship a god.
Take that, snake. Black.
Now your friends are dead.
The cultists are gonna go. They're gonna rush into the illusion, slashing wildly because they saw the blast come
Wait,
out.
did we take the ones that got...
Yeah.
Oh,
Blasted.
yeah, they got lightning right out of there.
Yeah,
We're 3 cultists deep thus
okay,
far.
sorry.
So move the 2 next to either Yosef or Waywocket,
Yeah, that's like 2 each.
and they're swinging with disadvantage. But they have
So there's 3 left now, plus the little goblin.
No, there's 2.
No, it's 2 left.
2
2
cultists,
snakes.
2 snakes, and 1 of the torture guy.
Yeah.
And this is me, and this is
Oh, and this is Yosef.
Yeah.
Sorry.
and this is Carl.
So they have
Right.
they
I
have
was
pack
just
tactics,
confused.
but they're swinging They're swinging blindly, so
Okay.
it cancels out just like a single roll. Against Yosef is a 9 versus your AC.
No.
Short sword goes swinging away, and against Waywocket is a 19 versus your AC.
That will definitely hit my AC.
You're taking 3 points of slashing as it comes, and it's not even a strike that's on purpose. It just luckily catches you and nicks you on the arm
For 3.
for 3.
All right. Yeah.
Puny fools, make some friends, why don't ya?
They can see us now, buddy.
It is Carl's turn. He's like, "Oh, this is not going well. What do you want me to do, boss?"
I would like Carl to... I'm going to have Carl drop down on a Malika. And
Malika, you smell pizza.
pizza is near. So what do you have now? You have 7 hit points.
Yeah. Yep. And then I still have my mage armor. Yeah.
So I could have Carl cure your wounds.
So I think actually you cast it through him, so you have to do that on
Yeah,
your
it has to
turn.
be your turn.
Oh, I thought he can cast it.
You can cast it through him. So him being next to her means that on your turn you could do a cure wounds.
Okay. I'm going to have Carl in the mix anyway, trying to sort of distract the snakes.
Okay, so who are you giving the help action to then?
Amalika.
Amalika. So whatever next attack you do, you'll have advantage on the attack roll.
Cool.
Like this guy, let's say.
Back up to the top of the order is Waywocket.
Hey. Oh, hello, cultists. Very nice to see you today. I hope you packed lunch. Did ya?
I did not. We live here, and you are a blasphemer of the god Bane. Interfere with his duties.
That's what I thought. All right. I'll drop my short bow and attack with my +2 rapier.
I believe Yosef is adjacent.
Yeah, definitely. That's good news. It's a +2. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits. You strike him.
Ooh. For 15 damage once again.
You puncture him right through the chest, and he kind of gasps and wheezes. You clearly hit a lung, and he slumps down to the ground.
Ow, that's grosser than I thought it would
You're
be.
killing so many people today.
I'm not proud of this.
I'm proud of you.
Amalika, it is your turn.
And actually, I will, as a bonus...
Bone-eye action.
No, I'll stay where I am. I'm good. I don't have to duck away. We're good.
Okay, Amalika, your go.
So
2 snakes in front of you. One.
I'm going to use magic missile.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Amalika, you're going to do magic missile potentially?
I'm gonna do a magic missile because I don't like these flying snakes.
Then you just have to point. So you fire out 3 blasts, or unless you want to do it at a high level, you could fire out more blasts.
No, I mean, I think this is fine.
All right, so
3 seems adequate.
Do you want to do 2 in 1 or 3 at the same snake?
Let's do 2 in 1 and then 1 at the other.
Okay, so it just hits and it does damage. So you just roll me up 3d4 and then add one to each d4 you roll. So it's
What a sweet spell.
Yeah, d4 plus 1.
Yeah, so
D4?
So roll 2 gets the 1, I would say.
Yeah.
Roll those 2 right now.
Okay. I'm like, you guys are speaking languages.
Nice.
So 6
Plus
and then
2 is 8.
Yeah.
You point your describe how this magical force energy just blasts through this snake as you just obliterate it.
Oh,
It's kind of
fun.
like a popcorn kernel going up with like a poof.
So what's like what force she's using?
It's like magical, like just pure pushing energy. Like,
I feel like it would be like just like, I don't know. I feel like it's this. She just kind of whoosh, and this purple kind of glowing energy just kind of like comes up and like just like hits them and just
explodes them.
Yeah, explodes them.
Kapoosh. You get showered in more flying snake guts and feathers.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use
You still have another.
Yeah, 1 more hit.
You haven't killed them all yet.
Oh,
You've killed one of them.
No time for showers.
Oh.
So roll another d4 and add 1 to it.
Just 1
Yeah.
d4. Fuck 1.
So 2 damage.
2. The second one hits and he just kind of wings it in the side of the head. It kind of shakes and looks at you and bares its fangs like. And unfortunately, prestidigitation is an action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're still covered in
still do that.
extra guts.
Gross.
Amalika, it is the flying snake's turn.
Wait, don't I?
You have a bonus action and a move. You can try and move away.
Well, because wasn't Carl helping me with?
It's with an attack roll and magic missile
right,
just
right.
hit. So that help action is still. Oh, unless the snake's dead already.
I think that's...
Yeah.
I mean, this stick could be alive
Sure.
if you want. Sure. But I don't know if there's much else you could do with a bonus.
Ooh,
Do you have... what were your 2 spells that you took? Or your 2 meta magics? Did you take...
She took extended and enhanced. Oh, you can.
Or quickened? Or did you take quickened?
No, she took the enhanced magic one. You can amplify your magic and reroll the damage dice if you wish.
Oh yeah, couldn't I do I have
Gesundheit.
3 inspiration still. Can I use that to reroll?
No, it only works for d20s. But what's your meta magic?
I don't know what that is. You're going to have to explain.
Remember how you had the extended magic?
Should be on your features and abilities on the right side of your sheet.
Distant spell, empowered spell.
Empowered, that's it.
Yeah.
So you can spend a sorcery point to reroll that d4.
If you wanted to try to get it. But yeah, it's up to you.
What's that?
It means you could possibly do more damage, possibly do less.
I mean, can I do less than 1?
No, you can't do less than 1. If you think it has under 5 hit points, it's worth doing. It might have under 5 hit points for sure.
Oh, I guess like the other one had 2 missiles.
It had
right?
2 missiles against it,
Yeah.
which helped to get to that 8.
And wait, what are sorcery points again? Like I thought I could use those for like spell slots. Those don't replenish,
Yeah,
right?
They replenish at the end of a long rest. So I think you currently have all 5 of.
Then I'll just do that.
Yeah,
sure.
you haven't used that
Okay,
one.
so I'll spend a sorcery point to reroll, and hopefully this will just be
get a
better.
higher.
It's gonna suck if it's just the same. Whoops!
It
Fuck!
is.
You asshole dice.
Still the same. So it is the flying snake's turn. It is going to take a nibble at you.
I only have 7 HP.
That is a 17 to hit versus AC.
Which is 16.
Oh,
It nips
that
you down.
sucks.
So you're taking 1 point of physical damage. And that is 2, 3, 5 points of poison damage.
Ooh, still
Oh,
standing.
you're still all right.
Yeah, still standing. Still standing.
Still
Comes in and
standing.
Zips you. Yosef,
Yeah.
you are next.
So what's the status of this guy? Is he like sort of slashing at us?
He can see you now, so he's not going to have disadvantage on the attack, but he's not flanked with his partner anymore, so it'll just be a regular roll.
Well, I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Right,
So-
he is next to you, so that's going to be disadvantage for a ranged attack.
Oh, I see, because Eldritch Blast is a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Um,
You can still do it and still potentially hit him.
Or you can move away and he'll get a swipe at you, but that would be it. You could Arms of Hadar as well.
that'll hurt you.
Is it all around you? Yeah. Fair enough.
No, this is not a good time for Arms of Hadar.
Isn't the one that like smacked me around at one point?
That was the only time I ever used it, actually. All right, I will try an Eldritch Blast with a disadvantage.
So the lowest of 2d20s.
Cheer up, friend. Your god is dead. Oh, 1. 20
Oh my God, I
and
got
1.
20 and a 1.
Wow. That's the ultimate disadvantage.
It's the disrespect that hurts the most. Waywalk, you feel now Splash kind of like singe the top of your head. Actually, it knocks your bowler hat
My
off.
hats!
Boosh. Doesn't damage it, but just knocks it off.
Oh, thank God the hat's fine.
As you see, and this kind of just ricochets off the floor and goes up and hits a part of the superstructure, and then just kaboosh, and hits some wood, splinters down.
Just hit him with the staff.
After that is the cultist.
Yeah.
He's going to try and take a swing at you for saying his god is dead.
Still dead.
That's also a natural one, as he's also dodging out of the way of the Eldritch Blast. He tries to swish down, misses. Carl is up.
I'm going to have Carl fly over here now and kind of like get in this guy's face.
Okay. And we go back to the top is Waywalk.
So he's doing the help action for this guy. All right, I will. I'll try to non-lethally take out this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! With advantage, I only rolled I rolled a 17 still.
Yeah, hit.
yeah, hit.
And you get your sneak attack.
2, 10, 12, 17 damages.
And you how do you non-lethally knock this guy out?
So I imagine I kind of hop off this guy's knee and then smack him with the
butt end?
the butt end, or like the arm or the hand cover of this magical rapier, which should be extra fortified as it is magical, and just clonks him right out.
It's like ringing a bell. You see like this crazed look in his eyes, just kind of go dead and go floppy as he just boom, falls face first. Actually, he's close enough. Let me roll a d10. He falls and just tumbles down the stairs.
Live.
He did take 6 points of falling damage, he's unstable right now.
No.
You have to stabilize him down the road. As it looks like you hear some snapping, some crunching. It's like
jeez.
Homer Simpson's down the spiral staircase.
Well,
Way to show these religious fools, Waywalk.
That's not what. Anyway, get away from my friend, you stupid snakes!
Amalika.
And I'll run next to the.
It is your go.
I'm going to use my Frostbite cantrip. So that's the one, the dagger one.
Yeah.
So
if it's an attack roll, be made at disadvantage because you're adjacent to the snake. Because he's kind of getting in your maw.
So you could. I mean, I would not move away with only 1 hit point. Disadvantage attack is fine. Well, we're definitely going to get this one bat before it's your turn again. Or his turn again, I think.
Actually, Flying Snake's after Malika.
Oh, is it Flying Snake's next?
Kill it.
Yeah, kill it. You can get it. You can get it with disadvantage. You can do it.
I don't believe this now. You're not instilling confidence. They're going to be like
you do
double
have
one.
inspiration. You can.
Oh yeah. You can spend inspiration to cancel the disadvantage and then just have a regular roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? What else are you going to spend it?
True. I still have like.
You got like 2 more probably.
Yeah. All right, so I'll spend.
Nice.
Is it plus anything?
Yeah, plus 5, I think, for you.
So 20.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. As you see these ice daggers come out and whoosh, roll up your damage for the ice dagger.
Is it
D6?
6 or it's a D8. Yeah, that's one of them.
Sorry,
it's a D6,
wish.
I
Yeah,
remember.
1. Okay.
Because it imposes disadvantage as well.
Wait.
When the target that gets hit by it gets
3.
3. Describe how this ice knife slices right through this snake.
It just like fully halves it. Like Malika like throws it and it just like whoosh. And like initially it's kind of just
it cuts it half in the long way, you mean? Not the
yeah. But then like, like initially like it kind of looks like nothing and then it just like does that little like split.
That like, line down the middle.
Yeah, and then
you see the 2 feathery sides just kind of still like retroactively flapping and it's just flop, flop. Like 2 sides of a hot dog, just like blap, blap.
You shit snakes.
Biology is so gross.
A dark mass. Now everyone's dead. It's times like this I think of home.
Help me, please. Can you save me, please?
Oh, that guy.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to your saviors.
Do you know where the Stone of Golorr is?
I don't know what that is. Please help me. Unlock me.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So what's your story, friend?
My name is Shan. I live in Waterdeep. I got kidnapped when I was on my way to work.
Shan?
So what do you do for work?
I'm an editor for one of the broadsheets.
Oh, is it fuck.
Waterdeep Wazoo?
Is it the Wazoo?
No.
Oh, well, I like you a lot better. I'm untying him.
He's actually shackled.
Shackled? I'll try to pick the locks then.
Go for it. And you can see he's kind of sweaty and like the black handprints are starting to like smear a little bit as he's trying to squirm and struggle.
25.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't even. It's like hot knife through butter. Chink. Starts to grab his wrist. He's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, they said they've been kidnapping editors from all the broadsheets and trying to get them to like control the stories."
Oh yeah, what story?
I don't know. They like they recently they started this big push. It's supposed to hit the broadsheets tomorrow. This like Trollskull Trio is supposed to be embarrassed for being arrested or questioned or something like that.
Oh well, I mean that's not true, frankly.
It's not true. We were arrested, but we're not embarrassed.
Wait, are you the Trollskull Trio?
Of course we're the Trollskull Trio, you fool.
There's like 5 broadsheets that are going to have like really unpleasant stories about you in the morning.
Well, I hope you put a pleasant one in there for the saving your life we just did.
Well, I can try and get it done by morning, but it's like it's nighttime right now. They're being printed as we speak.
Well, do you have any scrolls of teleportation?
No, I'm a broadsheet editor. You think I work magic with words, not with actual magic?
We've got to move this broadsheet editor. This could cripple our Winter Shield party.
Well, also, isn't there supposed to be a courier here? I know you were like busy being like kidnapped and stuff, but did you see anyone?
They put a bag over my head, lady, and I came to here. Apparently, like a lot of the editors have been swayed under the influence of this mini cult of Bane.
Okay. Didn't you have like a messaging thing? Can we get Alvin?
I have. I've already.
Yeah, can Alvin like pick him up with that?
I do have a couple of scrolls of sending. I think I still have 4 left, but they were really not meant for this. But you know what? Whatever. Fuck the Harpers, right, everybody?
Right.
Actually, I think the Harpers are the ones who are still friendly with you.
Yeah, no, they're the only ones who are friendly with us. But, you know, we're helping them out. We're keeping Bane cults down. They don't want that.
Wait, don't the Brigandaires?
Yeah,
they also still like us, although, you know.
Currently. That's not, I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to talk about it.
Where is your office?
It's like, it's in the trade ward. It's close to this Tinkatorium thing.
All right, hold on. I have to look at this map to see if I can cut a shortcut by teleporting through enemy territory. So we're up in the...
You're in the Castle Ward now. It may actually be on the map.
Southern Ward, Castle Waterdeep, Castle Ward. And they're in the Trade Ward, this broadsheet. The broadsheet's in the Trade Ward? Well, so we're actually pretty close. Colot Towers would be closer. But how much do we want to...
I mean, shouldn't we be investigating why we were here? Why would we be sent here for...
Yeah, we want the Stone of Golorr. Who cares about our reputation?
Well, you did a second ago.
Yeah.
And the Winter Shield party.
The Winter Shield party. All right. Yeah, you gotta go try to kill that story. You're free to go. You know, come by Trollskull Manor sometime if you can, and we'd love to catch up.
It's like, thank you. Could you have any clothes or anything? I can feel the cold in here.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me roll an insight just on this man's desperation story. First of all, I believe him.
It's a basic 10.
It's a 9 I rolled.
He seems really scared. He was chained up and shackled and covered in black handprints.
Yeah, fair enough. I believe that story for sure. I have traveler's clothes. Actually, they might be a little small. They might be a little small for you. They fit me.
Just as long as it's keeping like something for my feet and something from my. They took all my clothes.
Yeah. How did these look on you?
It's almost Chris Farley, fat guy in a little jacket, but you know, he just kind of uses that as a scarf and wraps him around, uses like your socks as mittens. And I was like, I think I'll try and get the word out, but you guys are going to get raked over the coals tomorrow morning.
Well, it's fair enough. I mean, yeah, spread the word of our good deeds. I gotta go see if a guy is alive downstairs.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
Yosef, come down here. Is this guy working?
Actually, as you come up, the very first one I rolled was a natural 20. You can see the door is open.
Oh no!
And he is run out into the night.
Let's get him!
Get back here! Can I Eldritch Blast him?
No, we don't want to kill him.
I'll say you can.
Wait, isn't he already wasn't he just unstable though?
Oh, can I hold person him?
Didn't you say he was
I rolled on his death save. I rolled a natural 20, which means you spring up to your feet with 1 hit point.
Gotcha.
Can I do a hold person?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm going to try to do that.
Will save. He rolled a natural 20 on that as well.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
DM's got hot dice now. As he comes blasting up, I'll say, Waywalker, you can have 1 shot with your crossbow before he disappears into the dark.
Or can I move and dash as a rogue?
Yes.
So I'll move and dash, and I'll try to. This is so stupid. As a tiny little thing, I'll try to. Actually, I'll try to knock him out again.
Okay.
So let's see if I can get that on.
I'll say, Amalika, you're still in the tower.
Oh, I was going to say, because I could.
Yeah. I hit him for 18.
18?
Or, sorry. I rolled 19 plus 28, rather.
Yeah, that's a hit. You don't even need to roll damage. You only have 1 hit point left. As he's out in the middle of the street right now. Kaboom! As you actually see people on the street go like, What's going on? Like, you just attacked that man.
Cultists of Bane. I wanted for questioning in a cult-related matter.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's 19.
It's like, okay. Well, I mean, I think I recognize. I think you're from the Trollskull Trio.
Of course we are.
Yeah. We were investigating the fireball that went off, almost destroyed the beloved bar that we.
I did hear about this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we think this guy might have something to do with it in a roundabout way.
And we're totally alive, and we're still doing heroic things for you. So come to our Winter Shield party, and don't believe what you read about us in those scandal rag papers.
Amalika, I'll say you're still in the tower, kind of recouping from your injuries, as you hear kind of like this commotion, and you hear kind of like this footsteps coming up the stairs as you see this gentleman clad in these purple robes. He kind of pulls it back. He's got this long, almost anime hairstyle fall down
beautiful.
to his face. He's quite handsome. And you notice that
Hello.
he's got this long bronze or this metal bronze arm. It kind of clinks and rattles a little bit. As he said, "Oh, well, greetings and welcome to the Yellowstone Tower. I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
Oh. Hello.
Seems you've been on quite a happy little adventure through my teleportation circles."
You could say that. It was fun. We had an existential crisis about it. Well, like, someone did. Our pizza friend did, but...
Everyone does love the smell of pizza.
It's true.
Did you find what you came looking here for?
I mean, what do you think?
Well, your friends are out. You're by yourself. I smell pizza. And I can see my friends down here are quite dead. You see him walk over to the acolyte, rummages through her pockets, pulls up this small little brown wrapped package. Like, nope, looks like he didn't find it at all.
Damn it, you guys! I've said this so many times!
Are we? Well, you can let us know when we can come back in downstairs.
Yeah, I'll finish out this scene.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, I do admire you. I do admire the efforts and works you put in, and I do know this stone has a lot of importance. So I'm not a terrible person by any means. I'm quite an opportunist when I see talent and skills available. I mean, it is what the Black Network does. How would you feel if I hired you for the real Black Network?
I don't know what that means.
Manchun is clearly in charge of the Splinter Cell that Davil was not in charge of, and now he is.
So
that's
he's doing
Manchun.
like the shitty.
Yeah.
So this is there.
Guy at the bottom of the cover.
Oh no!
There he is.
He's on the cover.
I don't
So
want
is that the cliffhanger ending of tonight's adventure?
Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Yeah, we actually...
Adam, spoilers.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. You should roll credits.
Actually, that is a wonderful place to stop off for the night. It is 10 o'clock. We are at almost 2 hours. Yeah, let's call it there. When we come back next week, it'll be Malika and Manchun talking in the Yellowstone Towers.
Having a chat.
It's the first time I've seen like, oh, you guys didn't loot a damn thing.
I know, and this was like the one time where I'm like, shouldn't we look around?